There's a moment, subtle but familiar, when you're dressed and almost ready to head out. Your makeup is done just right, your top flatters your shoulders, and your shoes are polished and comfortable. You glance in the mirror, expecting to feel that quiet confidence. But instead, there's a pause, a hesitation. Something doesn't quite come together. You don't look wrong, but you don't look like yourself either. That version of you who feels poised, graceful, and unmistakably elegant. And the culprit? It's often something we reach for without a second thought. Your jeans. It's a strange sensation, wearing something as timeless and versatile as denim and yet feeling underdressed, as if your outfit is whispering every day when you were hoping for elevated. You might start to wonder, is it me? Is it my age? Or is it just that these jeans don't reflect who I am anymore? This isn't about chasing youth or trends. It's about something deeper, a desire to feel seen, respected, and fully expressed through what we wear. Because style, especially after 50, isn't about impressing others. It's about aligning the way you look with the woman you've become. And here's the good news. You don't need designer labels or a closet overhaul to feel that alignment again. Sometimes, all it takes is one intentional piece, one quiet, refined change, to completely shift the way your outfit speaks. Today, I want to show you how one simple item, dark jeans, can become that transformative piece. Not flashy, not trendy, but timeless. The kind of jeans that flatter your figure, elevate your outfit, and carry that whisper of understated elegance we all crave. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to wear dark jeans in a way that makes people stop and wonder, who is she? Not because you're shouting for attention, but because your presence speaks volumes. If this resonates with you, if you've ever had that moment in front of the mirror, questioning not yourself but the feeling your outfit gives you, then you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit the like button if you've felt that before. Subscribe to the channel for more style content made with you in mind, and leave a comment below if you're ready to rediscover how elegant denim can truly be. Now let's begin this quiet transformation. The rule of refined dark wash. Let's begin with what may seem like the most basic choice, but often becomes the most overlooked. The wash of your jeans. It might appear subtle on the hanger, just a shade of blue among many. But the truth is, the tone of your denim holds extraordinary power. It's the silent narrator of your outfit, the part that sets the mood before you've even added a blouse or touched a tube of lipstick. Refined dark wash denim is not simply dark. It's thoughtful. It's intentional. It has depth, like a still lake at dusk, calm, elegant, and quietly commanding. When chosen well, it elevates not only your outfit, but the way you carry yourself. It frames your silhouette with structure and maturity, without ever feeling stiff or severe. It doesn't compete with the rest of your ensemble. It complements it, supporting softer fabrics, more delicate tones, and the natural grace that comes with age. The key here is to avoid washes that look too distressed, too trendy, or overly faded. While those styles may suit a casual Saturday or the body language of youth, they often rob an outfit of its elegance when worn past a certain stage in life. Fading, whiskering, loud stitching, these are the subtle signals that pull a look away from timeless and into temporary. Instead, look for washes that are even, matte, and deep. They don't shout, they don't sparkle. They simply exist, like your favorite piece of dark chocolate or a beautiful navy cashmere scarf. When you choose denim that holds its color and shape, your entire outfit begins to feel more put together. Even a simple white tee or a light cardigan begins to look more sophisticated when grounded by a well-toned, refined dark jean. And if you've ever felt unsure about how to dress up jeans for a special event, a dinner, a gallery, a theater night, this is where the dark wash becomes your quiet ally. It bridges the gap between everyday wear and elevated style, offering that perfect in-between. You don't look overdressed. You don't look like you're trying. You just look like you, confident, effortless, and completely in tune with your sense of self. This is the first secret to making denim work beautifully after 50. Start with the wash. It sets the tone, and when the tone is rich, clean, and considered, the rest of your look falls into place with ease. The rise of confidence. There's something almost poetic about where a pair of jeans meets your waist. It's the quiet anchor of an outfit, the place where structure meets softness and where comfort meets grace. For many women over 50, the choice of rise isn't about following fashion. It's about rediscovering a sense of alignment, literally and emotionally. Low-rise jeans, though once beloved by younger bodies and bolder decades, often do little for the woman who values elegance and ease. They sit too low, create awkward proportions, and require constant readjustment, both physically and mentally. And perhaps more importantly, they do not honor the natural shape and posture of a woman who has grown into herself. This is where the mid-rise and high-rise silhouettes quietly step in, not to demand attention, but to restore a sense of balance. A mid-rise jean hugs the waist at just the right point, offering gentle structure without compression. It smooths and supports without ever restricting. When you sit, it stays. When you move, it moves with you. No pulling, no fussing, no hiding behind long tops or layered tunics. It gives you the freedom to wear your clothes, not the other way around. A high-rise, on the other hand, offers even more definition. It frames the waist like a soft embrace and gives a beautiful vertical line from hip to hem. It creates the illusion of longer legs, straighter posture, and, most importantly, effortless poise. It's not about exaggeration. It's about quiet enhancement, celebrating the natural grace of a mature body with intelligence and style. There is something profoundly empowering about not needing to tug, adjust, or second-guess what you're wearing. That stillness in your clothing allows for movement in your life. You walk into the room, and the first thing people notice isn't the jeans. It's you. When we talk about confidence and style, it's not always the big things that matter. Sometimes it's as simple as a waistband that sits exactly where it should. It's the freedom to tuck in a shirt without worrying, the assurance that your clothes will hold their shape and hold you too. Choosing the right rise is more than a fit decision. It's a mindset. It says, I know what works for me, and I don't need trends to tell me who I am. This is the rise of confidence, not just on your jeans, but in how you carry yourself every single day. The silhouette shift. In every stage of life, there comes a quiet shift, not loud, not sudden, but undeniable. You start to crave more ease, more grace, more intention in what you wear. And in the world of denim, that shift often begins with silhouette. The right shape of jeans can transform not only the way you look, but how you feel when you move through the world. Gone are the days when we squeeze into silhouettes that require discomfort in exchange for style. Today, it's about flow, structure, and quiet elegance, the kind that stays with you long after the outfit comes off. One of the most flattering silhouettes for women over 50 is the one that offers clean lines without tightness. Think of styles that follow your form rather than clinging to it. Shapes that create a long, uninterrupted visual line from hip to hem, without the extremes of either super skinny or overly baggy. Straight leg cuts are timeless in this way. They don't make a statement, they make space. They allow you to pair with loafers or heels, blazers or linen shirts, and they carry a sort of calm confidence that speaks volumes without shouting. Slightly tapered or softly bootcut styles can also offer a gentle nod to shape, while still leaving room for movement and ease. These silhouettes echo your natural body in a respectful way, not reshaping it, not hiding it, but supporting it with dignity. And most importantly, they allow for balance. As we age, proportion becomes everything. A jeans silhouette that elongates the leg, supports the hip, and gives weight to your foundation can make even the simplest top feel elevated. It's not about the brand. It's not about following trends. It's about finding the silhouette that makes you feel strong, grounded, and seen. Too often, we hold on to jeans that once fit a past version of ourselves, whether out of nostalgia or habit. But true elegance begins when we give ourselves permission to dress for the woman we are now, and she deserves a silhouette that honors her evolution, not her memory. So take a moment, open your wardrobe, and really look at your jeans. Do they move with you? Do they give you presence without pressure? Do they create harmony with the rest of your outfit? Or do they silently disrupt it? When you find the silhouette that matches your rhythm, not your age, not your past, you'll know it. Because suddenly, your outfit won't just look good, it will feel right. And that feeling, that's what true style is built on. Pairing with elevated basics. Once you've found the perfect pair of dark jeans, a refined wash, a flattering rise, a silhouette that moves like breath, the next question is, now what? Because even the most elegant denim can lose its magic without the right supporting cast. And that's where elevated basics come in. There's a quiet power in simplicity, a sense of ease that radiates when each piece in your outfit feels considered but never overworked. The kind of basics that aren't flashy or trendy, but feel like they were made just for you. These are not the loud stars of your wardrobe. They are the trusted companions, always ready, always graceful, and always grounding. When paired with dark jeans, elevated basics have the power to shift your entire look from casual to composed. A structured blouse with a soft drape, a knit that skims, not clings, a tailored blazer that defines the shoulder without rigidity. These pieces don't demand attention, they earn it. The beauty of these combinations lies in their balance. The strength of dark denim anchors the look, while soft textures and tailored shapes add a gentle contrast. Think of a cream-toned top against a deep indigo jean. The visual harmony is immediate. It speaks of effortlessness, of intentionality, of knowing who you are without saying a word. Accessories, too, play their part, not in excess, but in presence. A delicate necklace, a sleek belt, a classic loafer or pointed flat, each one chosen with quiet purpose. Nothing feels accidental, and yet nothing feels forced. This is where style becomes less about assembling an outfit and more about curating a feeling of ease, of confidence, of lightness wrapped in structure. And for women over 50, this matters more than ever, because you've already lived through seasons of more is more. Now, it's about making space, for yourself, for elegance, for breath. There's no need to chase what's next. The basics you return to, the timeless pieces, the ones that always feel like home, are often the most powerful. And when they're paired with a perfectly chosen dark jean, the result is simple. You look expensive without even trying. Because true style doesn't come from extravagance, it comes from clarity. And when you wear what feels both comfortable and composed, you don't just look good. You embody the kind of elegance that never ages. At a certain point in life, and perhaps you've felt this too, you stop dressing to impress. You begin dressing to express. Not for others, but for you. For the woman who's walked through decades of change, of reinvention, of becoming. And in that shift, something beautiful happens. You no longer chase the label. You follow the feeling. Because real elegance isn't bought, it's chosen. It's in the way you carry yourself, in the grace between movements, in the quiet confidence of knowing you don't need trends or designer names to be seen. You already are. The right pair of dark jeans, styled with intention, speaks louder than any luxury logo. It says, I know who I am, I know what I love, and I don't need to prove it. That's not minimalism, that's power, that's liberation, and maybe that's the real secret after 50. Style is no longer about transformation, it's about alignment. Wearing what supports your body, what reflects your energy, what whispers your story without a single word. So when you next reach for your jeans, don't ask, is this trendy? Ask instead, does this feel like me today? Because when you lead with intention, everything else, The posture, the presence, the ease naturally follows. And what people will remember isn't your outfit, it's how your outfit made you show up. So tell me, which part of today's video spoke to you the most? Was it the rise, the shape, the way those basics elevated everything? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. I always read them, and I love hearing how you make style your own. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with someone who needs a little style inspiration, and of course, subscribe if you haven't yet. This space is for you, for women who are aging boldly, dressing beautifully, and choosing presence over pressure. Until next time, wear what reminds you who you are.